we've talked about this in the past. I don't want 16-year-olds trick-or-treating at my house. Sometimes you get 16, 17, 18. What are you doing? What are you doing? There are some cities that have ordinances, and there are some cities where the kids can be arrested if they're trick-or-treating at too old of an age.
Oh, my God. This is a conversation we had last night. My daughter, Hadley,
Yeah.
she was playing on one of her devices, and she's like, Daddy, did you know some people think it's too old to be trick-or-treating at 13 and a half?
Right. So your daughter just turned 13.
Yeah, she turned 13 a couple of months ago,
See,
or this month.
I think 13 is okay.
She said 13 and a half was the cutoff age. And I looked
Hold
at
on,
her.
where'd she get a half
I
from?
don't know.
Yeah.
That's what she said. And she brought it up. She goes, Daddy, 13 and a half. Some people think 13 and a half should be the cutoff.
Is she in the car right now?
So then that's a grade. That's,
yeah, they
that's
should
like
be. Just a hard
it's a hard grade.
date.
And yeah.
And,
So
yeah. And I looked at her, I go, that sounds about right.
yeah.
And she looks right at me and she's like, I don't care.
So that would be 8th graders would not be trick-or-treaters. Is that right?
I think once you get into high school, that might be the,
Now, I think in an ideal world, probably 12 should be the cutoff. 13.
Hello?
Allison, is Hadley there?
She sure is. Hold on one second.
All right.
Hello?
Hadley, are you listening to the show?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so you're 13 now. You turned 13 just, a couple of weeks ago, right?
Correct.
All right. Are you too old to trick-or-treat at 13, yes or no?
Yes. I saw a video yesterday where it said that 13 and a half is the cutoff age.
According to whom?
YouTube Shorts.
Okay, well,
that's a very, very reliable source.
That's I live my life by YouTube Shorts. All right, so Hadley, are you going to trick or treat tomorrow at 13 and a couple of weeks?
Most definitely. And I say, screw those predictions. I'm going trick-or-treating next year.
Oh, so wait, so you're going to be trick-or-treating at 14 is what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, just don't go to Chesapeake, Virginia, because they'll arrest your ass. Your butt, I'm sorry.
Hadley, what are you going to be for Halloween?
Yeah, good question.
A cat.
A cat?
The cat.
Like the Cash Kitty or something.
Oh, Hadley, you can be the cash kitty.
All right, Hadley, have fun trick-or-treating
Yeah.
tomorrow. Have a great day at school, okay?
I will.
Are you going to say thank you, Mr. MJ?
Bye-bye.
guess
I don't
not.
get a Mr. MJ?
Yeah. What's up, kid?
Bye, Hudson.
All right. I guess Hudson's getting out of the car.
All right, I don't know.
You're
All right.
saying goodbye to Hudson.
All right, say goodbye. Have a good day, Hud.
All right, so here's the deal.
But 13 and a half is she thinks that's now the cutoff age.
That's some YouTube video that she saw. No, but the latest I saw, you had a couple of New Jersey towns. They've set age restrictions. I mean, what suddenly in 2024? Oh, hey, we better set age restrictions. I remember growing up in Virginia Beach. I mean, years and years ago when I was a kid in Virginia Beach, there was some kind of city ordinance, and I think it was 13. I think 13 was the max. Let's see. Camden County, Pennsauken, New Jersey, has banned children over the age of 14. So does that include over the age of 14? So if you're 14 and
You're
one
good.
day, no.
Oh, 14 for the year. If you're 15,
Yeah,
All right.
15.
Then 15's no good. All right.
they don't break down the days on
All
these
right.
years. You're 14 for the whole year.
Yeah, so two New Jersey towns here. Oh, Upper Deerfield Township, New Jersey, has banned children older than the age of 12. So that's 13 plus.
Well, how
You're
is that
breaking the law?
breaking the
Breaking the
law?
law.
How is that enforced? Like, ding dong, you better have your ID prepared
I
to
don't
show.
know.
I mean, like, what are they going to do to enforce that?
Carbon date? Yeah, I don't know.
How old are you, Brett?
Yeah.
For instance, Chesapeake, Virginia. So Chesapeake is right next door to Virginia Beach, where I grew up a good chunk of my life. And in the early 70s, I'm telling you, Virginia Beach, I thought we had a law as well. Early 70s, Chesapeake, Virginia has had laws on the books since back then limiting trick-or-treating to preteen children. So preteen, that means 12.
Chesapeake, no ID, no candy. Show me your birth certificate, kid.
Exactly. So 13 would be illegal, 12 okay, 13 illegal, and that's been on the book since 1970. Listen to this.
Do they have nothing better to do in these
Hey,
towns?
listen to this. Under Chesapeake, Virginia law, which is right in the Hampton Roads, Virginia Beach, Norfolk area, under Chesapeake law, those who violate the age restriction law are subject to jail time. What, they gonna throw a 13-year-old in the slammer? Kids trick-or-treating in Greenbrier or, Great Bridge area, Chesapeake. And how old are you? 13. Yeah, you're going to jail. Cuff them and stuff them. Tase them. Taser, taser, taser. In 2019, the city council, though, updated the law from the age of 12 to 14. So now it was updated a few years ago. So now no one over the age of 14, I guess.
All right.
So, and what do we have here in the Tampa Bay area? Are there any law? I don't recall hearing anything in Clearwater or St. Pete or Tampa or Sarasota or where Dade City. I haven't Holiday, Newport Richie.
No.
Any local laws on restrictions for trick or treating?
Is this biased toward boys? You have like a 16-year-old boy knock on your door, trick or treat. Like, what the hell is this? What are you doing?
I heard a story. Where did I hear this? About a guy, an older guy who likes candy and uses his friend's son to go trick-or-treating with to get candy.
Oh, really?
That's
Brilliant.
creepy, isn't it? And brilliant.
Yeah, it's creepy brilliant.
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Brilliant.
All right, so Fester,
Yes.
is there something you want to tell me about? You were trying to suggest a Little Bird told me the story. Did something happen at your house where you were sort of pushing a Halloween costume on Hudson, your 8-year-old kid? How old's Hudson?
8.
Okay.
Nobody takes a joke anymore. That's the moral of this story,
I heard something happened at your house.
dude.
What happened? Tell us the story.
All right. So, admittedly, for everybody in the Bay Area, it's been a stressful month.
Yes.
We've kind of forgotten about Halloween costumes. I mean, my daughter was just on. She's going to be a cat. What's a cat? It's a black outfit with a tail and a headband and a couple
Get
of
some mascara and draw some whiskers or
It's
something.
The easiest of
Some
costumes.
eyeliner.
And Hadley's an easy kid. She's like,
Yeah.
I'll be a cat, no problem. Okay, great, thanks. Hudson's different story. And we had no idea what he wanted to be, and he had a couple of suggestions, and he was getting a little touchy about it. And then yesterday, he picks up a pair of my sunglasses. And they're like the old aviator style, like the Joe Biden sunglasses, the aviator sunglasses.
Aviator
Right.
sunglasses.
And he's walking around wearing them. He says, he's kind of thinking he's being funny. And I was like, I know what you can be for Halloween.
What?
He goes like, a cop. And I was like, no, not a cop.
Oh, like a Reno 911 aviator cop
He's like-
sunglasses
he's like, Dad, I
thing.
look
Yeah.
like a cop. I go, you don't look like a cop.
Right.
Knowing full well I don't have the rest of the cop uniform. Was he going to
Yeah.
run undercover? And I was like, you can be the Unabomber. You can be the Unabomber sketch.
Oh, man.
And now, of course, the kids have no idea.
So you're pushing your 8-year-old kid to be Ted Kaczynski, the
I
Unabomber?
had it all mapped out with a name badge that says, hi, my name is
all you
Ted.
need is the aviators and a
hoodie.
hoodie.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
And subtle, you're the Unabomber.
I laid the whole thing out. I was like, Hudson will take the strap off the fanny pack and put a bomb on your waist.
Oh, what?
Put it like
You can have the kid walk around with a fake bomb?
Do you know how many Amazon boxes we have at the house? You put a couple of wires on it. You put
Get
a
a couple of road flares.
little name tag on it that says, hi, my name is Ted. Yeah. And you'll walk up to people's houses with the glasses on. And I thought this was hysterical. And the kids have no idea who the Unabomber is. So we're driving. My daughter's like, who's the Unabomber? I'm
Fester's
like,
gonna get arrested,
so I tell,
contributing to the delinquency.
Yeah.
I tell the kids the whole story.
A hoax bomb threat charge.
Ted Kaczynski at Supermax prison.
Meanwhile, I'm doing free pizza with Colony Grill at the state attorney's office later today. All right, keep going.
Then we go see Mommy and Grandma. And the kids are excited. Like, hey, we figured out our Halloween costumes. And Hadley's like, I'm going to be a cat. And they're like, that's great. And Hudson's like, I'm going to be the Unabomber. and my mother-in-law and my wife are giving me like this simultaneous face of disgust. And my mother-in-law's like, what did he say?
Unabomber.
My wife leans over.
Dude, you know he killed people. He blew like people's hands off.
That was their argument too.
Why don't you have a mailbox like in his like left arm under like he's carrying a football? Have a mailbox also.
I knew I should have called you. Oh, that's a great idea. But all it is a gray hoodie, aviator sunglasses, and maybe a pencil. It's the sketch. It's not actual Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah.
So once I showed the kids the sketch, it kind of became real. And Hudson's like, hey, you got a pencil on a mustache. You got these glasses are almost identical to the Unabomber.
Right.
And it would have been hysterical.
Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Go ahead and click, share, subscribe, all this stuff.